one. I hope I did, but I might have hit the wrong stream key. It still did it correctly, even though I pressed the wrong stream key. Well, if it works, it works, right? Why question it?
Exactly.
Okay.
You have an ad starting up immediately.
Oh yeah, because that's Twitch. If you start a stream, the ads just start. Them's the rules. Although I did lower the ad rate now, so it's back to its usual. 1 ad per 30 minutes instead of 1 ad per 20 minutes when we're doing no mic mode. Let me close out this PNG of myself. And hey, Kisa. There's Kisa. All right.
Hello.
Raccoon hat. I'll do all the setup live, seeing as it's technically the same stream. Stream is healthy, it says. I wish I were also that. Okay, shrink that down and pop it in. Ohio Sekai, good morning world. All right, ads are running. There we go. Oh wait, I need the audio mixer, not the stream elements dock. Okay. Could you start talking for a little bit? Let me adjust the volume.
Hello. I'm talking for a little bit. I'm really excited to play and voice act this game with you. I'm sorry I'm a
Okay.
little late. I was in the middle of something and I had to wrap it up.
No worries.
But here I am now.
Okay. A couple things I learned about this game, because we end up delaying from last week. Not because of, not blaming or anything like that, but rather I just wanted to do more research while deciding how this would go, is I found out a little bit more about this game, and that apparently it's not voice acting in the way that we traditionally do it, where we're voicing characters, right? There are like dialogue lines, but it's actually very minimal. Instead, there's apparently like 4 different characters who narrate their own stories. So we're gonna divide those up 2 and 2, and I'll do the main narrator person. I think they're called Tragedy. I forgot what the exact name was, like when I looked it up. But apparently, yeah, it's like they're reading their own stories essentially. But it's still like narration, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, of those 4 characters, I've decided already how to distribute them, because the 2 main characters are the Maiden and the Demon Lord. And from the marketing, it looks like they're their love interest, so they're probably gonna have a lot of scenes together. So I figured that I do the Maiden and you do the Demon Lord.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, which means that the other 2 characters, it's the hero and the goblin. I actually don't know if it's even called the goblin. It might be called something else. I can do the hero, and then you could do the goblin, gremlin, demon thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So basically, you're playing the non-humans. I'm playing the humans.
Yippee!
Yippee! Just waiting for the ads to finish here, and I'm launching the game. Welcome back to the stream, folks. Anyone who is coming back from the 14-hour stream earlier. File on in, file on in. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Oops. You guys can't hear the game yet. And Kisa can't see the game yet. It's perfect, really, if you think about it.
I'll just make it up as I go along.
Yeah, exactly. Here, let me share the game. Doesn't that look cute? Look how cute this art is.
Content warning: blood, gore, violence, strong language.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. That's nothing. Although I should write it in the pinned thing. Content warning. Blood, gore, violence, and strong language. So yeah, basically I was looking for a game to play for Pride Month, specifically, and was like, oh, I heard good things about this game that came out 5 years ago. And I've always meant to get around to playing it, and it was on sale, so I was like, yeah, let's get it. And it was... And now here we are, playing it. The things I know about it are the things I mentioned, that there are 4 roles and 1 major narrator, and that apparently it features lesbians. Okay, oh, you guys actually can't see the game yet. I'm just looking up. You're all looking at my face. Wait a minute.
You should show them the game too.
Exactly. Bad End Theater. Here, let me just call out. Let people know that we're doing this thing. It's not my usual sort of stream time, but also it's not unusual for me to be streaming at this hour. Really. Let's see. Let me go ahead and announce there. Happy Pride Month. We're playing... the happy-go-lucky... lesbian game with demon lords... with a demon lord and a hero. Hero, maiden, and... You know what? I don't know what they're actually called, so I'll just call them Gremlin after all. That seems fun. Join us for voice acting fun. Okay. And of course, eventually I will edit this down into a VOD. Now, supposedly this game is only really an hour and a half to 3 hours long. But knowing me...
Knowing you.
It might go a little bit longer. We'll see. There's also a... Actually, you know what? Let's do introductions first before I, like, start going on my whole spiel about what's going on. Oh, hang on. Do. Okay. Yeah, that works. A sincerely wonderful good morning from the void. My name is Decaf Nvidia. I'm a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I'm also a voice actor and singer, so you'll hear me do one or both of those things during the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and today I'm playing Bad End Theater with my good friend Kisa. Say hi, Kisa.
Hi, everyone.
If you'd like to check out any of our past performances together, as Kisa is a regular collaborator of mine as a voice actor, you can check out my YouTube channel where we've played Deltarune as well as Reverse 1999 and a few other games together. And this here in front of us is a new game we're playing together called Bad End Theater. Came out a couple years ago, and I heard Pride things about it. I know that there are lesbians in it, and that there's a demon lord and a hero and a maiden, and I'm not entirely sure what the 4th one is. We're calling them Gremlin for now. We're distributing the roles based on each character. and apparently it's like narration style. So while there are dialogue things happening in the story, we'll see them as they come up. Also, I've heard that this is a choose your own adventure. So there are multiple paths, and I'm planning to complete the game today, but if Kisa or I decide that we need to, I don't know, rest, I don't mind splitting this stream into two. Health comes first.
Health comes first.
One thing to mention here is that there is a content warning that I didn't really see in the store page. I just glanced over it, I guess. Content warning: blood, gore, violence, strong language. I guess I forgot to mention that my pronouns are he, they. And Kisa, what are your pronouns again? Sorry?
She, they.
Yeah. In case you guys are curious. Why is it clickable? Oh! Okay. Right, we're already... Right, let's get started then. Yeah. Notice. If you choose to enter Bad End Theater, you will witness many scenes including it's involving. Notice. If you choose to enter Bad End Theater, you will witness many scenes involving violence, murder, and death. Despite this dark subject matter, the overall tone of my story is meant to be lighthearted, not too graphic, and never lingering too long in any particular misery. With that said, please exit the theater if you ever feel overwhelmed by despair. My intention is not to harm, but to entertain. I hope you'll enjoy the show. Signed, your playwright. Huh. That seems to be in universe already.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take note of
I'm
that.
glad that it's like. I'm glad that the playwright is not intending to hum with misery, and it's just the topics will be touched upon, and look after yourself.
Yeah. Just a quick sip of water here. Gonna seem to get a lot throughout this stream.
Hydrate, everyone.
Okay, let's enter. Welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. Sure. Let's start with the human first. You are the human doll. Welcome to the tutorial. Select a doll to begin the story. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Oh. Okay. I see how it's gonna become a choose your own adventure now. Alright. Let's play nice. You try to make friends with the demon doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. You found your very first bad ending. But don't worry, the story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. Oh, could you take over the narration here then?
Let's play from another perspective. What will happen next? You are the demon doll. You control the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll?
I mean, the human will probably kill us, but we gotta try, right? Let's play nice.
Let's play nice. You and the human doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends.
Oh, that's different.
Why, this isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Now you know how the story goes. You can set the doll's behavior in advance.
Alright, let's switch back. Thanks, Kisa. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you chose during your last playthrough. Oh, there's memory. Because I played nice as a human. So they played nice when we were controlling the demon. Or the devil. The demon, yeah. But now you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from that doll's perspective. Yes, My Theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Hehe. Now, try turning the doll's behaviors on and off to see the different outcomes. Aww. Let's play nice. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. Play nice. You and Demon Doll are able to test out your differences and become friends. End tutorial. Well, I guess I'm curious, so... The human doll will attack. I mean, the... Demon doll will attack? Oh, you've seen that ending. I guess we have to find out what happens if they both attack. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just mind your own business. Attack it. You both attack each other at once and die together. End tutorial. Last one is if the human's hostile and the demon tries to be nice.
You control the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you.
Okay, so that's all the endings we can get. Alright. That's with 2 characters and 2 of these choices.
This is gonna get complicated real quick.
Mm-hmm. Do you understand how to play? Yeah, I get it. This game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. Welcome to Bad End Theater. You complete the tutorial. Enjoy the show. Ah, okay. So we immediately start with our little dolls here. Oh, that's what it's called. Underling. There we go.
Okay.
I was wondering. So you have the hero, the maiden, the underling, and the overlord. Oh, I picked all the choices for the dolls earlier, Kisa. How about you start us off? Which one do you want to do first?
Let's stop with the hero. Let's go with you. Let's do a hero.
Yeah. You're the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You're told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped, and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. There's a coward option. Okay, sure. Let's be peaceful. Be like a coward. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates.
you're faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord.
Hey, can I go in?
Ask it to let you in.
You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down, and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you, and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The Overlord is alone. You ask about the maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord says she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that has come here in forever. At least, that she knows of. You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon and all, but you can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The maiden was never found.
Use a zero hand. Okay, it's that kind of
well.
game.
She wasn't there.
Oh well, alright. I guess she went home. Actually, no, we don't know where she went. She just vanished. Reset the stage. Okay, so that's one of 41 endings. Okay, alright.
Oh, we're gonna be here a while.
So like 10 endings each, probably? Bad end. Oh, okay. It's like a timeline thing. Try to reach the true
Hero and the
endings.
maiden get 11, and the underling gets 9, versus the Overlord getting 10.
Ah. The hero and the maiden will get an extra ending then. Oh, cool. It's a flowchart. Oh, that'll help.
See where everybody interact.
Okay. Huh. This is the path we chose. The diplomatic hero. The hero's adventure was pointless. He returns home having accomplished nothing. Okay.
Incredible.
Oh, no. I'm not in the theater. Okay, so we have a choice now between dutiful, slaughtering all demons, and diplomatic. Prefers not to solve things through violence. And I guess if I turn it off, whatever the default will be will like play out. Okay. Let's keep them nice. Alright. I think I want to do the Overlord next. You know, they're the ones we saw
Okay.
after all.
You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is to just dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans and hope they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing, if you're quite honest with yourself. You don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the highest standard like that. One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They say something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling?
I like how the tyrant option is just get them back to work, as if that's like an evil thing. Let's count the day off. It's fine.
Yeah. You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine with everyone once in a while. The cute little thumbs up.
Right?
Thank you, and happily scurry off to do who knows what.
Like, Overlord has way more style than the hero.
You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. You are awakened by one of your underlings. A hero wishes to speak with you. He inquires about a maiden who was rumored to be here, but you've never seen her. Humans don't visit often, or ever, really. As the hero takes his leave, you wonder why he totally trusted you there.
He's a bit of a coward.
Heroes traditionally kill demons. This guy seems like he was bad at his job, in your opinion. Whatever, you're still feeling sleepy, so you go right back to your nap. One of your underlings is tearing your throat out. You tried to struggle, but you can tell you're already mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You remember now, you gave this one a day off, and this is how it repays you? You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this.
The heck?
We were nice, and we just get killed! Rude.
Rude. The Overlord wakes up to the underling tearing her throat out. Jesus. Well. I'm just way too curious. Why did the underling do that?
Vibes.
Vibes. Okay, so diplomatic hero. The Overlord is not a tyrant and gives them a day off. Ah, okay. It even tells you like what it does. Cool.
You're a demon underling in service to the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but you're not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She's surprisingly cool with nice.
I like the blue version of thumbs up is also kind of cute. It's also really cute.
It's so cute.
You set out on your adventure outside the castle. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free.
Oh.
As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options.
Oh. Something tells me that the underling didn't, like, not choose to eat the maiden in the original ending.
Yeah.
Instincts, you know? Tell her to quit yelling.
The maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her. She regains her composure. Now she started talking to you like you're friends or something? You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you, because why is there conveniently only one language in this world? If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line of what you gather is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord.
Wait, what?
Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present it to the Overlord. They seem to be getting along just fine, so you decided to have time for a nap. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what their deal is.
Yeah, consent first.
They say they've planned a whole revolution. They're gonna get rid of the current Overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out. And being a pretty lazy underling, of course you reply with... That sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead? Your friends question your loyalty to the cause.
Huh.
I think you die with the skull.
Yeah, I think so too. So I guess the only choice for the underling that leads to that ending where he assassinates the Overlord is being disloyal.
Yeah.
Well, but let's be nice, guys. Let's be nice. She's actually not so bad, you guys.
Your friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you, but before you can ask what they're sorry about, one of them suddenly seizes you.
Again, consent.
Someone who is still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle, you understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things like this end. This is a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response.
Faithful underling end. Aww. Man. Whew. Well, now we know, like, why the maiden didn't make it to the castle. Also,
Yeah.
why the timer was killed at the end.
Yeah. Let's figure out what her deal is.
Yeah. Sorry, that's running. Let's just go ahead and finish that real quick. Underling. The underling stays loyal to the Overlord and pays with their life. So I guess it wouldn't really happen. Oh, it even tells you like what behavior leads to it. So the useless end happens because the underling is hungry. Oh no. Yikes.
It's fun to see like the web.
Right? Also, this nice and concise. I was wondering if I might need to open a walkthrough, but as long as I follow this web, I think we should be able to get the endings even without one.
Yeah.
Disloyal and then the bad end. Yeah, it like tells you like which traits do what. Nice. And it being like a certain number of endings, they were able to keep the web more or less contained. I guess we're just missing the like chibi heads of the maiden. Oh, we have some of them already though, on her
Yeah,
web.
where she like shows up.
Yeah.
But we need to do a playthrough with her once
Mm-hmm.
the ads are done.
Man, the underling played a bigger role than I thought. The underling decides that the maiden gets to like make it to the castle, or if the Overlord lives in the end. Jesus. Okay, let's keep the underling not hungry and not disloyal. Oh, Demarco, welcome in. Demarco says, "Heyo, the founder of Gay People Game." This game? Yeah, sure. This is a Pride Month game for sure. Literally, when I saw the store page, there was like a bunch of Pride like events going on and fan art and things. So I am hopeful. Yeah, let's jump into the maiden story. You are a maiden.
You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon's...
Okay. Let me just change that slightly.
You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon's overlord's castle. You're told that you're fated to be captured by the overlord one day, because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity? Who knows? You're in church. You pray to your god, asking why you have been born to this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You're impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were just to hurry up and get captured already.
Oh, girl. Okay.
So that's her thing.
All right.
You leave a note and adventure forth to find a demon. Just to, you know, see what happens. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary.
Huh.
Well, we have a nice
Yeah.
underling, so let's just be nice.
And just be nice. Introduce yourself. Interesting how the others have like negative traits tied to the choices, whereas she has a positive trait here.
Introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon already.
Okay, sure. That's life, I guess.
The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating.
I'm sorry, they're real stupid.
Just a little guy.
They agree to take you. They agree to take you to their master. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens, or to do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen. Then, a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough.
Oh, girl.
Oh,
Have some self-respect.
You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand.
just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much.
She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more.
Ah, there it is. Yep.
Yay!
There it is.
We invented the lesbians, everyone.
We invented lesbians. Oh, that's what the Americo meant. Okay.
They're real.
The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little, you realize they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse and the hero out after them. You realize that must be why you've never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord could say the same of humans. Huh. You may be different, but really, they're just trying to live their lives the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better.
But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along?
Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home.
You mean? Wait, Harriet.
Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to
Blah.
You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach.
Hey, let's go!
Let's go, lesbians, let's go!
As you think that, a hero enters the room.
Oh, come on. Oh wait, no, it's the nice hero. Right. Because he made choices.
Yeah.
You're surprised to see him at first, until you realize he must have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The hero expresses his relief that his whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, didn't anyone read the note you left? Jeez. The hero asks if you return to the village with him to gain... The hero asks if you return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you give her a little wave as you exit the room.
Cute.
Yeah, but like the insurrection is gonna happen.
Oh, right.
This is cute, but the demon overlord's gonna die.
Yeah. Well, it won't be by the hands of the underling at least.
No, that's true.
You'll be back soon. You're about halfway back to the village when you feel something is off. Unable to shake your concern, you look back over your shoulder. You stop in your tracks. The castle is engulfed in flames. Is the Overlord alright? You can't return to the village like this. You have to know. You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle is too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fist against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you'd forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. You start to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head towards the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving the Overlord? If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. Oh.
Poor thing.
Selfless Maiden NB. Alright, that's 4 endings. And only one of them was kind of okay. Until you realize the implications of like what happened to the maiden.
Yeah. the useless hero is just kind of like a nothing burger happened.
So in the useless hero end, Here begins the story. Hero flees from the demons. The heroes slide into the castle without issue. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. Underling behavior was hungry. Boy.
The maiden tries to save the Overlord from the burning castle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy. 11.
So without the underling going to take out the Overlord's throat, the demons decide to burn the castle instead?
I think so, yeah. Because, like, maybe the whole thing was, like, the underling will catch her by surprise in her sleep. And that's how, like, they're able to take out the Overlord. But without the underling to, like, do the deed, they're like, I guess we'll just set fire to the whole castle with us in it.
So if the underling is disloyal, do you think maybe the maiden would get there in time because it's not burning?
Maybe. Let's try it. Disloyal underling. That little disloyal punk, just like killing the Overlord.
I'm just a little guy. I don't know what a HD is, but I got 80 of them.
All right, here we go. Oh wait, do you want to see the underlings half of the disloyal route first, or should we go straight to the maiden?
We should do them because I feel like the disloyal is just we go and kill the Overlord. And
Yeah.
We've seen that ending with the Overlord herself.
That's true. That's true.
Go ahead and do the maiden. See how disloyal underling changes.
You're a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon Overlord's castle.
Okay, I guess we'll go ahead here first. So we introduce ourselves. Hello, hello. They agree to take us. And they were like, hey, you're kind of nice and hot. Just go home. You have a nice date. Oh, she's a third eye. I thought that was like a gem or something. You express your gratitude. Okay. The blushes.
They're so cute.
Hello.
Hey, I'm here. I'm queer.
Okay, here we go. I think this is where it starts to be different.
You'll be back soon. Near the castle's entrance, you spy a crew of suspicious demons congregating. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of demons, the world is better off with less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life?
Oh, it's colored orange and purple.
The demon's taking notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle, and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. You burst into the Overlord's room, all your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. The Overlord seems to follow her frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. The underling you recognized from before barges in, calling you a liar. You're surprised they were part of this evil plot. They seem so nice. The other demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling's idea.
Yeah.
Under the bus! Damn!
Jeez.
Everyone's shouting at you. Well, everyone's shouting at each other now. It's really stressing you out. You're relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she's very Overlord-like in this moment. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. You watch it pounce on the door in distress. Have they locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this. And thinking that must have jinxed it, because now the room is engulfed in flames. If only ignored those demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into the situation. If you had just pretended not to hear them, if you left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. Only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. That path isn't an option for you. You think that no matter what, you'll always strive for the path where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must. The Overlords he is your underling. They beg for their life. You pray. You don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Overlord's claws pierce through the underling's chest. The Overlord's claws pierce through the underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs and twists her claws into the poor thing, while you continue to pray. But there's no saving any of you now. You, the Overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by flames. Devout Maiden End.
Damn. I mean, this is called Bad End Theater. I'm not surprised that lots of endings are bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be some good endings here somewhere. Okay.
The best ending we've got is the nothing happens ending.
Yeah. We went home and we didn't think about the implications.
Didn't think about the implications.
The implications.
Oh my god, I'm thinking about the implication.
I will say that I'm surprised the underling didn't get to kill the Overlord, but I guess in the path where like the Overlord was killed, the Overlord didn't really meet the maiden. She just kind of like took a nap. Because they ate the maiden.
Yeah, the underling ate the maiden.
So there would be no opportunity to like stay awake long enough to actually like escape being assassinated. Ah, okay. Hot dang. Well, I feel bad for the maiden, but she only got one choice. There was no choice there at the, like, demon thing to ignore them.
Yeah.
So I think with these, like, options we have, we can either choose not to be polite or not polite with the maiden. Can maybe get these other endings?
Well, with everything that's changed now, what if we go and stop the Overlord from killing the underling during the fire?
In the fire at the end.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because maybe like they can work together to get out.
Yeah.
Instead, if we have the option to not kill the underling.
Let's all push the door open. Alternatively, we throw the hero down to the bottom and land on him.
He's been very useless so far, yeah.
Okay, let's make the underling... Oh, disloyal, because they die otherwise, right?
Yeah.
Diplomatic hero, polite maiden. Wait. How could you be both dutiful and diplomatic? Whatever. Diplomatic, polite, disloyal, and not a tyrant, giving the day off. Okay, I think enough has changed that maybe it might like change early on. So if you don't mind reading from the beginning, please.
I don't mind. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is to just dethrone you. What's the deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans and hope they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing, if you're quite honest with yourself. You don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles, and you won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the highest standard like that. One of your underlings walks into the room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? You tell them to take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. You awake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her you never had any plans of capturing any humans. She seems very disappointed by this.
Perhaps I'm not performing. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well.
Blah, 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 blah.
Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like?
You don't really understand the question. I think the world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say.
Oh. Interesting. We have a new choice.
We do have a new choice.
Tell her she'd better go home, or let her stay for a while. I guess letting her stay is like how it plays out with the maiden earlier.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was pretty nice.
It was.
Yeah, let's let her stay for a while. We'll focus on that like choice later if we can choose not to kill the underling at the end.
Yeah. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here.
Look at that smile. Oh.
Precious.
So cute.
You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses a surprise that demons are not at all what she expects them to be. You're glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things.
Yeah, open mind.
You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as to not agitate them and get heroes sent out after you.
That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We're very grateful.
You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that you're actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here, The people in her village are a little exhausting all at that time, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not.
Okay, that's
Because
got some
apparently
perspective.
I'm really blind and stupid.
Ah, the looks.
Does she like me or is she just being nice? Someone help me.
I can't read these like mixed messages they're sending me.
Mixed messages. I like you. What does it mean?
I want you, Abe.
What does it all mean? You're interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have been captured by your kind.
Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind?
After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confusing feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you.
Ooh. That's a choice. And also it
That
has
is
like
a
it has a skull on it, which means
Skull.
someone's gonna die.
choice. Yeah.
Probably us.
Her too. Remember, they set the whole place on fire.
Yep. Goodness gracious.
But we're focusing on seeing if we can
Yeah.
save the underling.
We'll let them go,
So
but
we'll
like
let them go.
interesting that's a choice. Beauty was the
Toxic
beast.
Yuri. Toxic Yuri.
Toxic Yuri. Alright, let them go, let them go.
You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that, you decide. With the hero and the maiden gone, you plop down onto the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while. You've almost fallen asleep when the maiden and hero burst into your room, frantically trying to communicate something to you. You're told that a group of demons is plotting to assassinate you. You're not surprised. How nice of the humans to care, though. One of your underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They're followed by another group of demons, crying that everything was the first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting at each other now, and it's very annoying. You yell for all of them to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants would let their ambitions cloud their judgment and lead them to try and take your throne. Regardless of who led the conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that made you feel very overlord-like.
Oh, no. Oh boy.
You aren't sure you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately all you do is sleep. The group of demons start muttering something about going back to Plan A and suddenly slam the door shut.
Ah, there it is.
You, the maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds on the door, cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds on the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. So, this is how you'll die. Burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. You noticed the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you're cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration, you don't even notice you've grabbed the underling those traitors blamed on everything on. They cry for mercy, saying they were dragged into this plot knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. They cry that they didn't want to have to kill you.
I mean, that is true. If we chose
That is true.
the other route, we just die. That's it.
Yeah. You almost feel sorry for them.
Forgive.
You release the underling. Killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You all burn together.
Overlord's true end. You'll all burn together.
Oh, that's
Oh.
sad.
Before you're taken back to reset the story once again, you pause for a moment. True end, you say to yourself? What was the point of all my effort if the true ending is this terrible? You must have forgotten where you were. This is bad end theater. Is the pain setting in? Oh, but you should have been well aware of what you'd been. But you should have been well aware of what you'd be shown when you entered this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grew attached to my little cast. You started to relate to their flaws, their plights. You started wishing for their happiness. Yes, actually.
Yeah. Well, not the hero. The hero's kind of like
They're kind of whatever. But like the underling, even the underling was like,
He's
he's a little guy.
They're just a little guy.
And my lesbians, they should be happy.
Agreed.
But you aren't going to find that here in my theater. You lovingly crafted But you aren't going to find that here in my theater. My lovingly crafted labyrinth of suffering. No, come to think of it. You reached the first true end very quickly. I'm impressed. But there's no need to rush. Please, take your time while exploring all the horrible possibilities. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue on to the next ending is always yours. I'll leave you to it, dear guest. Huh. Ooh, that's 4 choices.
Yeah.
I thought there was only
there's-
2.
There's a lot more to go.
Yep. So we've seen like 2 Overlord endings now? Yeah.
Yeah.
The canonical route, which is just like, I sleep now, I die now. This is a true end, it says. Huh. So should we try to go for the true ends for the others? Don't give up. Surely there's a good ending somewhere. That doesn't seem like the narrator or the playwright. Huh.
Is there a second narrator here?
Interesting. I guess, yeah, let's see the other perspectives. Let's go with the maiden
I
again.
haven't touched the hero in a while.
Oh yeah, the hero, yeah, sure.
And we've changed a lot on the back end of things.
I imagine we're gonna hit the true end already. If that's the moment for everyone, we just have to like follow the path to it.
Well, because everyone's there, so it's just a case of like navigating so that everybody's in that position.
You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped, and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle.
Boy, did no one read the note?
No one read the note.
Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role.
That seems to be a theme, huh?
Yeah.
Roles in Destiny.
You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience.
Nah.
Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own, if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You'll take your chance at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord.
Nah. Let me in.
You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down, and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you, and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord and Maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in.
Yeah, read the room.
I'm trying to do something here. Go away.
You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate.
Oh. Oh no.
Ask the maiden what's going on. The maiden explains that she was never actually captured, and that she came here on her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but hey, no one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to return to town with you, to reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle.
Look at the little wave in the background. That's so cute. They're just little waving at each other.
The art style is so
What's
cute.
really funny, what's really cute about this is that from the Overlord and the Maiden's perspective, she's like back in the room fully waving as the Maiden leaves.
Mhm.
So the Overlord has followed to the door waving still.
It's like, oh, this is really nice. I kind of don't want you to leave, but also, let me just like inch closer and closer as I watch you go.
You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. They're talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the Overlord's room. The maiden frantically tries to communicate what you just overheard. A demon underling barges in next, calling you liars.
It's like, what do you think is gonna happen here, my guy?
It's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back on the little one. These demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise until the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than her subjects. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join it, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. The next moment, the Overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. Is she going to kill it as retribution? It continues to cry and make excuses, but the Overlord does nothing. To your surprise, she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? You guess it doesn't matter now. You all burn together. Hero's true end. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? I wonder what will happen when you collect them all. Will you give in to despair, or reset the stage? Alright. So we gotta see the true endings for Underling and Maiden for sure.
Yeah.
There's still a chance, I think. Like, the Maiden was praying there. Maybe if we, like, see the perspectives, it'll be like, it actually works. Oh, goodness gracious. Like, the hero gets a power-up or something.
I don't know. It literally called bad end theater.
Yeah.
Like, I think we can interact with everything, but if with the true ending being all the characters are locked inside of a burning building, I feel like the only way we can save them is if we, as an outside force, can actually do something to like against it. Which we do seem to be some sort of character because the playwright keeps talking to us.
Yeah. They're like, oh, did you think that there was actually a happy ending here? Oh, goodness. I think so. There's like 41 endings. One of them's got to be good. Let's go with the Underling next, and then leave the Maiden for last.
Yeah.
You are a demon underling in service to the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but you're not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way out. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You just have to ask the Overlord for a day off. She's surprisingly cool with it. Nice.
Nice.
You set out on your adventure outside the castle. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you will encounter a maiden. She greets you and says she has a favor to ask. You consider your options.
Hear me out. Hear her out.
Hear her out. You're in a good mood today and rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed it would be even possible to understand each other before now. Maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line from what you gather is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do.
Mm-hmm.
Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord.
Bon appetit.
They seem to be getting along just fine. They seem to be very good friends.
Mm-hmm.
So
Roommates
you decide
even.
It's about time for a nap. Historians will say they were roommates. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what their deal is. They say they're planning a whole revolution. They're gonna get rid of the current overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out. And being a pretty lazy underling, you of course reply with, "That sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead?" Your friends question your loyalty to the cause. Okay, let's kill the overlord.
Yeah.
You tell them you were just joking. It was a joke, it's a little jape. Clarify that you're totally in to win it. That you always were terrible.
Sorry, what was that?
They say you were always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the overlord, you know how bad it'll be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. But beneath your shield of faux confidence, you worry about what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea of how they want to do this. They figured they'd just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan that could go wrong in so many ways!
Yeah.
You realize that your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs, useless without someone's guidance. Your guidance.
Boy.
There'd probably be casualties if you fought her head on. So while showing deaths make revolution a heck of a lot more fun, that's probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this. But you can't back down now. You'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one else has better ideas. You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans have overheard your entire conversation.
Whoops.
They take off back into the castle, and they head into the Overlord's room? Fuck!
Oh, strong language. There it is.
Of course it's the little goblin.
Yeah.
The Overlord will kill you for sure if she found out you were conspiring to take her out. You dash into the castle after the humans. Sure enough, the maiden's already frantically telling the Overlord everything.
Oh, hello, Raiders. Welcome in, welcome in.
Queen Katie Bat raided the simulacrum with 4 fractals.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Happy
We're
Pride
playing the game that invented lesbianism. According to Demerico earlier, the founder of like the gays. Sadly, I don't know if there's like a happy end close to where we are, but like we're trying. We're really trying to make these lesbians happy. And also our little underling guy. And the hero too, I guess. But the hero's just kind of there. Folks, please go ahead and do the thing that I have to type to do. There we go. Click the heart out the chat and follow Queen Katie Bat over on their channel. They are a streamer here on Twitch. You can go ahead and check out their streams when they play various story-driven games, cozy games, and really games in general over on their channel. They usually stream in the morning for me, which means I'm usually asleep.
3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ants just climbed up that well.
Raid messages, watch out, the Queen of Raids and her bats are flying into your kingdom. Enjoy the raid. Oh, this is your first time raiding me, huh? Well, me specifically. You've raided, I think, some of the others when we're co-streaming before.
Well, okay, now
You're trying out the Touhou fan game demo? Pretty good so far. Yeah. To anyone who's just joining us, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Decaf Nvidia, a video game streamer here on Twitch, who primarily plays RPG games. I am also a voice actor and singer, so you can do one or both of those things from the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and I'm joined by Kisa L. Say hi, Kisa.
Hi everyone, I'm Kisa L. I also voice act with Decaf sometimes. We play Deltarune together. We're going to be doing Chapter 5 when that comes out. But now we're doing Bad End Theater. And my pronouns are she, they.
Thank you, Kisa. Yes, we're playing Bad End Theater, that's right. We're trying our best to like find an ending where everyone gets to be happy, but it's not working out great so far. The true end seems to be that everyone burns alive for some reason. Alright, let's go ahead and dive back in. Raiders, feel free to raid and run. And if anyone wants to play this game for themselves, it's a pretty short game and it's pretty cheap. So you're also free to lurk as well. But thank you to everyone who's like showing up, and thank you again to Queen Katie Pat for the raid. Alright, Kisa, would you be so kind as to read the last line again?
Yeah, no worries.
Sure enough, the maiden's already frantically telling the Overlord everything. You shout that the humans are liars! Your friends soon arrive to back you up, except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on you. They cry that it was all your idea, that they were just going with the flow, too scared to refuse your crazy plan. You can't believe they tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. You all shout at each other until the Overlord demands silence.
Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel.
She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength.
Oh, the gunner is aware.
You hear your traitorous friends mutter something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. You're trapped in here with the Overlord and the two humans. Then the room bursts into flames.
Gosh dang it.
You pound on the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you. The hero joins you, vowing to slay the lot of them. You wish he'd get the chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat. You cry for mercy. You were forced into this mess. You're sure now they would have killed you if you sided with her. To your surprise, the Overlord spares you. Oh, maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead. Looking around, you've gone from one dead end to another. The maiden is crying. The hero is silent. You all burn together. Underling's true end.
Playwright?
No, like, the playwright didn't be like, haha, Lamau got you again.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Maybe they're waiting for like us to see all four.
Maybe, but just kind of surprising that they had like something to say about the first one and the second one we've seen, but not the third.
Right. I agree, King Katie Bat. Kisa has a wonderful gremlin voice.
Oh, thank you. It does a number on my throat.
Well, we're 1/4 of the way through the game, and it'll get faster and faster because like we'll just be like exploring choices down the road. Let's go down
mind
the
if we take a quick-
maidens. Yeah, sorry.
Do you mind if we take a quick break so I can go refill my water?
Oh, of course.
I just need like a few minutes.
Sure. I'll run an ad while we're on a break. King Katie Bat says, I'm surprised you got Overlord's merciful trait already. That was so hard for me if I remember. Yeah, we kind of locked into the true end pretty early on, I think. We started with the hero first, and we were like, hey, let's make the hero nice. And then we did the Overlord, and we were like, hey, let's make the Overlord nice. and then the underling, and then last was the maiden. And then at the maiden end we got I think it was the first one we got was like the selfless one. And then Kisa pointed out like, oh well, what if now that the maiden has like made almost these choices that we can like get away from the assassination end. So we went back and played the Overlord route, and not the Overlord route. What was that we played again?
We did the maiden again.
Oh, we did the maiden again, right? Then we were like, No, what changed it? Oh, we made the underling disloyal. That's what happened, right? We did the maiden again, but we made the underling disloyal so that the whole assassination plot would happen. But like this time we actually caught them like talking about it because of the underling was still alive. And then we got to like the true end, because like the maiden made it back only for the Overlord to like kill the underling. So we tried to change that so that the Overlord wouldn't kill the underling, and that's how we got true end. Yeah.
That's how we. The answer was we just decided to be nice.
Yeah. We just kept being nice over and over again until like the true end came. And even though it is like a terrible ending, it's interesting the nice choice of at least its true end specifically. Well, except for being disloyal, but like the underling dies otherwise. Okay, let me grab water myself. You played this game last year. It was such a blast. You even made a custom artwork on your Steam library for it. Ooh, fun.
Oh, cute.
There's a thing now called events on Twitch, where you can give custom global badges for certain streams. I'm thinking that maybe I start commissioning artists for the voice acting streams or for the like special occasions and stuff, and then like rerun them every now and again so people can earn them anyway. I was tempted to get one for this stream, but then the feature only came out last week, so it'd be too like close.
I mean, you could always pay me. I love being paid to make
Yeah.
things.
I'm in talks with the devs now if it's okay to like make a custom badge for Ramona's side story. But also like Ramona's side story performance will be like 3 days from now, so I'm still kind of waiting for them to like answer if it's okay or not. Because it'll be like the character's likeness, and it's technically a paid thing, though I'm opting for the route where you can get it for free just by like watching an hour of the stream or lurking for an hour.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and tell me what you like, because I can make it so it's ready
Yeah.
for 3 days from now.
Sure. Let me just go ahead and put it in your Discord.
Thank you. If you have like a emote idea that you want. Disability Pride event? Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Sorry, I get excited when I see more disability advocates in my life.
Mhm.
I'm a wheelchair user.
Mhm. Oh, right. I was gonna get water. I'll be right back.
There's dozens of us. I just last week celebrated my big impossible birthday because when I got diagnosed, I was told that, like, with the way that my prognosis was, I probably only lived to about 33. And I turned 34 last week. My big impossible birthday. Yeah! I'm also in pretty good health, all things considered. I still have a lot of movement left in my spine. The wonders of modern medicine. It is kind of a bar.
Whoosh!
Enjoy your lurk there.
I'm muted. There we go. Hello, I return.
Welcome back.
Yee. Oh, Katie Bat, enjoy your lurk. Thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by. That was the part of the lurk message I forgot.
Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and see one more bad ending.
True bad ending.
One more true bad ending. Okay, diplomatic, polite, disloyal, and merciful. You are a maiden. Oh, actually, I guess everything is the same right up until the very end. Yeah.
Everything's similar to the end.
I guess there's a skip button. Go to the choices. Nice. Okay. Introduce yourself. Papa. Oh, that was a bit too far back. Not too far forward, I should say. I didn't realize how little choice the maiden gets.
Yeah, she only gets the one.
Yeah.
The group of demons hissed to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. You watch as it pounced on the door in distress. Have they locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this. And thinking that must have jinxed it, because now the room is engulfed in flames. If only it ignored those demons before. you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled in this situation. If you had just pretended not to hear them, if you left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. That path isn't an option for you. You think that, no matter what, you'll always strive for the path where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must. The Overlord sees their underling. They beg for their life. You pray. You don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Overlord spares the underling. You feel relieved, but does it make any difference? Will you all burn together?
Aw, man. Well,
That's it.
yeah, that's it. Maiden's true end. Oh. Hello. It can't end like this. You want to answer the maiden's prayers. You decided to find a way to save everyone. But retracing the path you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there's nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. You are?
Oh,
Oh,
They're all
they're in
on
flames.
fire.
They're on fire. Yep.
let's yeah, we are.
Hello. Just a little guy.
You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that. But what's going on here? You take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you, but why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it. The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have been staring at you too. They look like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now. You guess that's because you're usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them?
Okay.
Hi! Hello! Hi, guys! You smile awkwardly and introduce yourself. The maiden is the first to respond.
My prayers have been answered. You must be...
Her god? No, you're merely the player. If there was any god here, they'd be the final boss. That's just how these role-playing games go. Now you realize what the real true ending must be. No. Enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story? How passé. You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from the heavens. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way into the stage, did you? Oh, okay, so this is the narrator. There everyone was voicing earlier. You want to switch, Kisa? You want to do tragedy or the player?
I'll do tragedy. Okay.
Yeah.
I am the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me tragedy if you'd like.
Darkness envelops your party. You don't mind if I send Oh, this is them saying that. Darkness envelops your
Darkness
party.
envelops your party. You don't mind if I send each of them back to relive one of their many bad endings, right? You are alone in the darkness with me, tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater. Though I can't abide you stealing the show without permission, it's quite disrespectful.
I'm not sick of the bad ending necessarily.
I want to see something new.
Are you trying to say my bad endings have gone out of style? You have some nerve. You think defeating me might just be the only way to see a better ending. It's all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you've got.
Time to fight God.
The stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. Help.
Attack. KK Bat says, I glance over and you're already here? Heck yeah. I guess so. You try your best to tear...
You try your best to tear me down, but you can't seem to do any damage. You don't truly exist in this world after all. Oh, is that all? You'll never defeat me like that.
Wait, let me try that again.
Yeah, it's the same. Perhaps you don't understand just how outclassed you are here.
Ooh.
Behold my beautifully tragic tales.
They're like film strips.
Yeah. Doesn't seeing them all again make your heart ache? You've witnessed 9 of my painstakingly crafted endings. Your heart does indeed ache for these characters. How could you want to put an end to all of this? Do you truly care for them that much? They're still suffering backstage, you know. It's a shame they couldn't make it here, to the end of the world.
That's right. You came here to save them. You can't do this alone. How will you fight against tragedy?
Oh, we only have 9 HP. Oh boy.
We only have 9 HP against infinite. That's infinite. That's inconceivably and too much. That's too much.
Holy cow.
Call your friend.
You know what we need? The power of lesbians.
You need the power of lesbians. So this is the maiden. No, this is a hero. Maiden, the underling, and then the demon lord. The HP changes based on how many endings you've seen. Oh, I don't think we're prepared then. Well, whoops.
We were too efficient. We gotta gamer this. Lock in.
Lock in.
Lock in.
Call for your friend to join you in battle.
You happen to find the maiden as she exits the church, her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing. She approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form. Excuse me, are you a traveler? I've never seen anyone like you before. You explain that no, you're not a traveler. Well, maybe you are, in a sense. You've come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. Then perhaps you might be a demon? I was hoping I would meet one today. You think of all the terrible fates that hope could bring about. She's the catalyst of this story, after all. My role as a maiden is to be captured by the Overlord. But, you see, I've grown so tired of waiting. You remember this part. She wanted to understand her role better, and so... You ask what it is that she's really hoping to gain from this. The maiden is confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. Lesbian. You offer to change your fate.
Cast lesbianism.
If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please, guide me. The
The maiden will now fight alongside you.
What is this horrible creature?
You wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy such a terrible thing to behold?
I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through.
Then this should be familiar to you as well.
Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate.
Oof. Bad end. Oh, we're almost dead. Oh, good
Yep.
lord. Is it possible to beat it with only 9 HP? We just lost half our health. Queen Katie Bat says, yeah, you're dead. I don't think we have enough HP to like summon the others, because like, if we don't heal right now, we're just straight up gone. Kindness? The maiden tries to appeal to tragedy with kindness.
Oh, night. I'll balance your kindness with my cruelty.
Oh. Your HP has run out. You were overcome by tragedy. Okay, I think I know what has to happen. Yep.
If you wish to challenge me again, collect more bad endings.
Alright, I'll play your game, Puppet Master. You'll be able to reach this path again through the Maiden's true end.
I'll be waiting.
Your bad end. You were overcome by tragedy. Okay. But hey, we have a path to the actual good ending now. But I guess this means that all these endings are bad then. All of them are bad. Okay.
So we need to see a lot more endings.
Yep.
Oh, look, there's a look over there. There's a mask. Oh, okay. We could just immediately do that there.
So you're back. Are you ready to challenge me once more?
No.
Not yet.
Take your time collecting all my bad endings.
Oh, give me one moment, folks. I gotta make sure. Did I properly set it to Bad End Theater? Because we have someone on YouTube, Java Wardana, asking about Reverse 1999, which, you know, I will answer, but like, I just gotta make sure I set the category correctly. Okay.
Queen Katie Bat, it says that there's 41
Yeah.
that we can see at the top of how many endings there are.
Well, let's just go get them all, you know? Might as well.
Might as well.
Java Wardana asks, when will the special program info for the collab be available? Collab Atomic Heart. I'm afraid I can't really help you with that. I don't really keep up with latest news. Usually other people tell me about it, or the devs ask me to like react to the live streams. And that's when I find out. As of right now, I don't think there's any news about the Atomic Heart collab. Let me check the official Discord real quick. Yeah, nothing yet. So it either means it's going to be next patch or the one after. But for sure it'll be before patch 3.7 because the anniversary patch would happen in either September or October. Sorry I can't tell you more, but that's my information right now. Excuse me. Alright, let's get more bad endings. Well, I guess if we're just going for bad endings, I feel like the hero is probably the most straightforward. Alright. The maiden isn't polite. Doesn't scream at the sight of the underling. Oh! Wait, no, these aren't my settings before. Oh! Maybe these are the default settings? Tyrant, antisocial, hungry and disloyal. And dutiful hero. Oh, this is this is like the original canon, essentially. Okay. Right, I got early enough to come back when it's time. Why not eat cake as a treat? Yeah, 41 endings, dang. You didn't realize how bad it was?
You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life's been ordinary, aside from fighting monsters and whatnot. You're told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped, and is likely being held captive at the nearby Demon Overlord's castle. Who puts a fetish to the Demon Lord's castle anyway? Whatever. You're happy to protect the townspeople though. You were born to play this role. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience.
Bravely slaughter
Alright.
the evil creatures.
You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now.
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood. This is the not useless hero.
After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you're gonna reach the Overlord.
Dutiful. Cut through the demon army.
You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That you tell yourself while you kill one after another. That you tell yourself one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing, murdering all her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled.
Oh, right, because Underling was hungry.
Yep.
Yep. Oops.
I wonder how this changes if she's alive, because the maiden would be in here to see the hero covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can only see one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured.
Well, you're half right.
Thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You've become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen.
Dude!
You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world. But what does that matter if you're too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely, your great victory will be celebrated.
Failed hero end. The hero saves the Overlord. He never knows what becomes of the maiden.
She got eaten by a completely different little guy.
That's bleak. Okay. Let's make the guy not hungry?
Yeah.
And play the hero again. And we'll skip ahead. Bravely slaughter the evil creatures! Bravely. Oh, there you go.
Oh, because the tyrant was antisocial, so she sent her away.
Oh.
I love the little note above her head. She's so cute. She's just skipping her way back home.
Mm-hmm.
On your way to the Overlord's castle, you spot a maiden heading back toward the village. She couldn't have come from the Overlord's castle, could she? This may be the exact maiden you're currently seeking to rescue. You approach her with curiosity, and she runs from you for some reason. You wonder what that's all about, but then you remember you're covered in demon blood.
Oh. Well, yeah. Oops.
Not wanting to look like you're a crazy person chasing after her or anything. Not wanting to look like you're a crazy person chasing after her or anything, you nonchalantly walk back to town.
Oh. This is a town setting. That's new.
As you walk past town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? She's bound to wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy.
Oh. She was burned for being a lesbian. I mean, a witch.
She can't escape the fate.
Hmm.
She's cursed.
Smoke begins to rise, and you stand idly by as flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. You decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape the sinking feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role.
Spectator hero end. The hero watches the maiden burn. She must have deserved it, right?
Dude.
Man, the hero is real useless.
Alright, so let's turn off antisocial on
Yeah.
the Overlord so that the maiden gets to stay.
Which means she'll be in front of
interested-
the Overlord.
Yeah, I wonder, like, I want to do an antisocial maiden run because I
Mhm.
want to see what she did to get burnt at the stake.
Right?
Maybe coming home on her own and not with the hero, they think that she's in cahoots with the Overlord, which she kinda is, but the Overlord's nice.
Mm-hmm. Goodness gracious. It really is interesting though, like seeing all the little choices that change the story.
Yeah.
They all
There's not
affect
many
each other.
choices, but like the way that it all like webs together.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Right, you are the hero. The dutiful hero. You're pretty reliable. Debatable, but sure. You make quick work with the wild creatures. Ah, and we're at the gate because the maiden didn't walk out. Right.
Yep. Well,
Um,
let's cut them down.
cut them down. Rip and tear until it's done. That music though is so fun. Gotta love chiptune. There it is.
You find the maiden being held captive by the Overlord, just as you suspected. But for some reason, you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate.
Oh. Wow. Well, we made it this far. Destroy
Yep,
the
let's be
Overlord.
heroic.
Yeah, the heroic route.
Destroy the Overlord. You lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. She takes it. After slight hesitation, she must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. The villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done. Slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage, they throw a huge celebration in your name. You are remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has ever seen.
Triumphant hero end. The hero says
I
the
mean,
Overlord.
at least he gets a good ending.
There you go.
Everyone else.
As long as you don't think about the implications. Don't consider the implications, it's all good. I'm gonna take a look at the web now. I'm quite curious. Ah, okay. Yeah, they're all tied together. I guess I'll just like keep going through the hero's routes here. Unless you want to go like the maiden route or other one.
I would like to see the if we turn antisocial on
Mhm.
on the tyrant and then go maiden. I want to see what they burn her for.
Ah, yeah. So keep the hero as dutiful then.
Yeah.
And the underling as not hungry. You're a maiden. You're fated to be captured. It's terrible fate.
I mean, not really. When you have a nice capturer.
Mm-hmm. You pray to your god. It's so cute. I love the art in this game. Sounds pretty damn exciting. No one reads. Oh, so it's really just yelling or being polite. That's it. I don't think it really affects this guy's choice anyway.
Well, with a dutiful hero, he might actually show up.
You wanna see it or keep going for now?
It's so early. We might as well.
Shout for a hero to come save you. You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon is put off by your sudden shouting and asks you to keep it down. The demon is put off by your sudden shouting and asks you to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused and hostile, which totally casts you off guard. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon already. The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. But they agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you were introduced to the Overlord. She lectures the underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. Oh, because she was a tyrant!
Yeah.
But the underling goes out anyway and like sees the
Yeah.
maiden. Oh, so that's fixed. But like slightly nicer to the underling in the true route. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits them. But to your surprise, she lets them off easy. The underling is dismissed, and the Overlord turns to you, looking very interested. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. Turns out she never had any plans to capture the maidens or do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen. Then a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand.
Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much.
She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like a complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude! You just got here.
Antisocial.
So cute. I love how the eye on her forehead is still looking over, even though her other eyes are closed.
She's telling you to go, but her body says stay. Body language, I say. Ooh, a new trust for the maiden.
Finally.
Nice. Refuse. Refuse to leave. We're not polite.
Refuse to leave. You put your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill you still want to fulfill your destiny, even if you have to make it happen on your own. She's a little frustrated at your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little, you realize that they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving any humans an excuse to send a hero out after them. Okay, that's I think the same from here.
Until the hero that we've got on the murderous rampage.
Yep. Oh, this is different.
Lesbians are having a good time.
Because she's not obedient, she gets to speak her mind a little bit more. Interesting.
Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach.
Now, Keith. Oh, right.
But then,
Unfortunately, he's here.
Yeah.
but then, a hero barges into the room. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon, too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. The hero suddenly dashes towards the Overlord, sword drawn.
Oh. Oh no.
Protector. Gotta make this doomed Yuri.
You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny, you think. You never could have imagined this would be the way you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You're glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone, rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out alright for your new friend.
Sacrificial maiden end. No.
Okay, but how does that then change on the Overlord side? Because she dies before anything happens, because the hero and the Overlord are still there.
Mm-hmm. You want to
Currently,
see?
the Underling has the least amount of things to do. But yeah, I want to see.
Let's go see. You are the Overlord. Alright, we'll skip ahead a bit here.
Yep.
You're so cool and mature. Okay, so it's kind of fixed that regardless if you're a tyrant or not, they just kind of slack
They
off
leave
anyway.
They get
Yeah.
bored. Yeah, they get bored and leave anyway.
Yeah, just go on. Shoo shoo. Knock on the door. Hurdles be captured.
Capture me, senpai!
This is the weirdest date request I've ever gotten.
Aw. Go home.
So we tell her, go home. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. But the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is just asking for trouble, you think? Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer.
Oh boy.
You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses a surprise that demons are not all what she expected them to be. You were glad she seems to have an open mind about this kind of thing. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, to not agitate them and get heroes sent out after you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think that's the same here.
Mm-hmm.
Violent, reasonable. Da 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 da. I'm not like other girls.
They're so cute! You notice the sounds of battle have started ringing through your castle halls. The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her it's only your underlings roughhousing. No big deal. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room.
Holy crap, that's so much blood.
But he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. Just as the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero, out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies in pieces all strewn about your castle has really taken it out of you. That hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The maiden shouts something behind you. And you turn just in time to see her throw herself between you and the hero's blade. It pierces her chest and she falls to the floor, lifeless. As a pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. This hero has taken everyone from you now. You lose control. And the hero is obliterated.
Oh, no choice there. It's just a done deal.
But your hatred for the humans has not yet been sated. You go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world.
Vengeful Overlord A.
Damn.
Damn. You touch the part, and that's what happens.
No wife, no life.
Mm-hmm. Why is there an alternate there, though? Huh. Oh, there's traits I don't have yet. Interesting.
We should explore more of what the underling does if they eat the maiden.
Right. Hungry, hungry underling.
Yummy, yummy. I'm just a little guy. Please, it's my birthday.
So I guess that takes the maiden out entirely, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it's like seeing the hero's perspective. Wait, hang on. No, the maiden's still alive in that one. Hungry. I think we've seen all the hungry endings for the hero side, maybe.
We
So
haven't seen what the underling does if they eat her from like their perspective.
Oh, from their perspective. Right. Sure. Should we go with the like the true hero here?
Yeah, let's go with the hero that actually does things.
Right. And the Overlord, I guess you can make her a tyrant.
I mean,
I'm
we're
curious
skipping
about
out
the
anyway, right?
different shows. Yeah, it's like fixed.
Yeah.
And passive, antisocial, and merciful don't matter when like
The maiden's gone.
the maiden's gone. Yeah. Hmm.
You little guy.
Do we already need? We just need to skip to like
Oh,
when
yeah,
we eat the maiden. Or I
Oh, that's
suppose
different.
She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she's kind of a snub but totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You
Oh,
only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into assassination plot.
I guess it would have happened anyway, but like that's interesting. They were always like planning it, but like this pushes them towards it faster, I guess.
Maybe. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction.
Oh,
Well, there's the disloyal tag. I suppose if we say let's not, they just kill us here instead.
but we haven't eaten the maiden yet.
We haven't eaten the maiden yet.
Huh.
But even if we... Okay, so I think to survive, we do need to disloyal because we were tagged as disloyal when we did another route earlier, and the underlings still brought the maiden over.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we need the disloyal tag here to progress to the maiden Eden.
Right.
No, you're sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friends suggest that maybe you should be the new Overlord.
Oh, that's different.
You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted.
Oh. Okay.
Your friends are very impressed. You assure them that you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. You sneak out of the castle to have some fun. Yay!
The assassin, everyone. All right.
Change of atmosphere, excite, yep.
Yep, that's the same here. Seems very frightened. Screams for here to come save her. Num 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 num.
Gobble her up.
Yummy, yummy. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon name and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much as a second thought. You feel quite proud of that. Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village.
Oh.
The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, that's very different.
Let's put on a show, baby.
Yeah. You go, underling.
You attacked the nearest human. He's old and weak and his bones crunch delightfully. Your audience screams louder. Applause. You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner.
I live for the applause. Oh.
As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. he takes you out in one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all.
Whoops.
As you die, you think that was totally worth it.
Good ending?
Well, someone's happy about that ending. However, the maiden did die, and
Yeah.
the overlord's about to be set on fire, and the hero just kind of like sits there and twiddles his thumbs, I guess.
Performer underling end.
Honestly, the hero gets out of this with more like not bad endings, unless you consider like nothing really happens as a bad ending.
Yeah, just don't think about it too hard. Queen Katie Bat said, I'm the boss now? Okay, I have day off now.
It's my day off now.
My royal
That's my
first royal
first
decree.
act. That's my first act of Overlord. I give myself 30 cc's of nap time.
Oh, goodness. At least the bad ending is cute. Alright, so this was the... This is the ending we got. We got Massacre, they're saying about the hero.
Oh, I guess if we try to go
Back to the
but hero
castle.
is dutiful, he kills us.
Mm-hmm. So if we choose not to be disloyal here, but we still ate the maiden. Oh, at that village scene, we like choose to like stop, and then we
Yeah.
come across the hero, and we're like, oh snap!
And he kills us
Yeah, let's see.
because we're
I'm
the
curious.
demon. Yeah. So just run over to.
Oh.
Yeah, let's overthrow her, and then goes out, gobbles her up,
Yum.
and then
I'm lazy. I'm going home. My tummy hurt. You figure if people are this upset at just the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate the terrible acts you'd commit. Also, they might fight back, and that probably wouldn't end well. You are just one little underling after all.
smart.
This little day off has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle thinking you'll take a nap. After a few hours of sleep, you are rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk!
Not my work associates.
Who will I gossip from the water cooler with?
Oh, and there's two endings here. Or,
Yeah.
well, one really quick ending and one cowardly one.
I mean, we could probably like do both.
Yeah,
Go
let's do
back.
the quick one
Yeah.
first. The,
Yeah.
the easy ending first.
Bleh. Who does this guy think he is? Coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac. What did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the god who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kinda down.
Oh,
You like that god. You wished with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh from bone. It tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel his sword go through you, but there's no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fades. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won.
what a hero.
You have earned your rest.
Victorious underling end. Nice. I'm kind of rooting for the underling now.
They're just a little guy.
He's a little guy.
They're just a little guy.
King Katie Bat says,
We
this
should
little
do
guy is tricky though. I don't remember how he
We
got the
should do
other
the
grades.
same. We should do the same thing again, but like leave. 'cause
Yeah,
that's gonna
just
be
like-
really quick to go through.
I'm good. Boop.
Peace.
Yeah. Num num num.
We leave, and then we leave again when everything goes on by.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle, until you remember your role, not as an underling, but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life, far away from any humans or demons. Where you'll live peacefully, alone, in some deep, dark forest somewhere.
I mean, that's a happy ending
Yeah.
for the underling.
Except for the whole eating the maiden thing. But yeah.
I mean, they're happy about it.
And everyone's all demons like friends are dead.
But they're happy.
They're all bad endings.
They're all bad end. It's bad ending theater.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How? There's still got a few more left.
Yeah, there's a couple of ways to like go through here. Okay, let's see. Begins her story. Not a tyrant. Brings the maiden to the castle. Gets involved in a plot. Oh, don't eat the maiden. Right.
Yeah.
The polite doesn't matter, it seems. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's on the Overlord, and we're disloyal. Here's diplomatic. The Overlord is possessive?
Welcome back. Are you pleased with your progress so far?
I am.
Thanks. Thanks, scrolling narrator. I don't know who you are. You seem very different to the playwright.
Right? And where to get them? The Steam Guide makers to MPPs. Yeah. Possessive for this ending. I kind of want to see what the possessive would even mean first.
That's on the Overlord side where the diplomatic hero wants to take the maiden away, and we could be possessive and be like, "No, that's my girl. Fuck off."
Yeah. Disloyal, and then something and something. But I don't think it's the demon's choice. Is it?
I mean, we haven't seen the ending from the underling side where
Devours the maiden, returns to the castle. Underling confirms the plan. Oh, we're not disloyal right away. We're disloyal later. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. The Yandere route.
well, we'd need to do possessive from the Overlord, which means diplomatic hero.
Oh, wait. Da-da-da-da-da. No, it doesn't say possessive here.
Oh, I thought we were going to do the one at the top. Do you see the one at the top?
Oh, okay, yeah. I wanted to, like, see her side, then. Of, like, what possessive looks like first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we need to have not hungry underling, and we need diplomatic.
Yeah. Hero is just kind of chill and kind of useless, but, like, not killing everyone?
Yeah.
Alright, let's skip ahead. Day off.
The day off, because we're nice.
Mm-hmm.
I love the little thumbs up. It's so cute.
Mm-hmm. And then let her stay for a while. It's fine.
Yeah.
She's too cute.
We just got here.
Alright, that's the same there.
Keep her here. She's mine. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her wish.
Oh boy, Toxic Yuri. Let the intrusive thoughts win.
You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now.
If you won't let her go, Maybe you demons are all evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you.
You have no choice. You destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away.
He's too weak.
She's frightened. You don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step towards the maiden, and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. Something sharp pierces your back. The hero? No, he's already... It's one of your underlings, the maiden screams.
Oh, disloyal.
Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You have been slain by your own underling.
Betrayed Overlord,
Betrayed Overlord
and...
NB.
Huh. We can find the hero. We're slain by our underling.
So do we want to turn off disloyal on the underling and see what happens?
Yeah.
Once more, we're feeling.
That was a weird twist though. It was like, oh, you thought you were the big bad. Nah, there's always a bigger fish.
Probably tired from fighting the hero.
Yep. Take a day off. Go have fun. Stick around. Look what a nice time we're all having. Let's keep it going
She's fine.
forever.
Back off, dude. Bro code.
You can see the handprint of the hero on her face.
Yeah. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on.
Ta-da!
Selfish Overlord ending.
Yandere route indeed. Uh-huh. Alright. I'm curious about the underling ending now with possessive.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
We're friends now.
Mm-hmm. Right, we just die if we say no, so.
Let's go kill the Overlord.
Alright, same this so far. They're like, let's burn her up. And ourselves.
That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You sneak up to the Overlord's room. There's a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You aren't sure why, but the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero.
She caught feelings.
She approaches the maiden you brought to her earlier. With the Overlord distracted, you figure this is as good a chance as any. You launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. That was messier than you would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner.
Thank you for saving me.
It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something heroic. You tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You are the new overlord.
Heroic underling.
Oh, that's so funny.
The underling endings are pretty great, honestly.
They're just so gremlin.
They're still tragic, but like, it's kind of fun, you know? All right. I'm curious about the maiden. What's her like perspective on the overall something becoming Yandere?
Yeah, so make sure to click disloyal on the underling, or
Well, the soil one is the one where like the underling kills the overlord, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Well, we can do that after
let's see
too.
it from,
Yeah.
Let's see it from her perspective of a possessive overlord.
Mm-hmm.
You're a maiden. You're gonna get captured by a demon lord. Hello. Let's be friends. The hero asks if you return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. But the overlord objects to the hero's suggestion. You tell her you plan on returning soon, but she isn't having it. You feel nervous. The hero puts on a brave face for you. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you.
No choice.
The overlord suddenly jumps the hero. She tears into her with The overlord suddenly jumps the hero. She tears into him with her claws. You want to cry out, but the scream catches in your throat. You watch, because you can't look away. Had she really been lying to you all along? You wonder, is this your punishment for questioning the divine plan? The overlord approaches you. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Being captured by the overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the overlord now.
Hey, good ending.
And then they were lesbians.
And
It's
then
a
they were
little toxic.
lesbians. Just a little toxic. Just a little bit.
For flavor. Like how all spices are toxic.
Mm-hmm. And Katie Bat says, covered in blood after vicious murder.
Go home. This place is dangerous.
Oh, this place is dangerous.
All right. The heroic gremlin underling from the maiden's perspective.
Yep.
Hello. This was your destiny after all. But the overlord stops. Or rather, someone has stopped her. Whatever held back your scream before doesn't stop you this time. The overlord is being ripped to shreds by one of her demon underlings. You think you recognize them, but it's hard to tell with all the blood. Everyone stopped moving now. The room is silent, save for the underling's heavy breathing. You thank them for what they've done. Even though it was awful, you feel you've been rescued from a terrible fate. They look at you, confused for a moment, but then puff out their chest.
You should probably go home. This place is dangerous.
You follow their advice and make your way out of the castle. You decide never to leave home again for the rest of your life.
Oh. The day is saved, thanks to the underling.
I did it. I saved everyone.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, I have no idea what these traits are supposed to be, but like, there's a path there.
So
Underling.
Story. It doesn't matter if we're
Non-tyrant.
given the day off. Oh, it does, yeah.
Great City
Non-tyrant. It doesn't matter
Castle,
if we
not hungry.
we're greeted politely.
Yep. Then we choose to be disloyal. The overlord is antisocial. Oh, she sends her home, and the maiden is obedient. Okay.
Okay, so we need an obedient maiden and an antisocial overlord.
Right. I wonder if the hero's like dutifulness matters at all.
It doesn't look like it for now.
Oh, let's see.
Hee.
Disloyal.
You sneak into the Overlord's room while she's taking a nap. Like usual.
Okay, sent her away, so it's like, I'm tired now.
It's almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks so peaceful.
Hey!
Oh,
Check it out.
that's what this was. Oh, I see. And it only really happens if like the hero goes away and the maiden is not eaten. Or I guess actually wasn't there the assassination end where she was eaten?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Time to die.
You figure the cleanest way to do this would be to take your claws into her throat. So you do just that. She wakes, but not in time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on her blood, cursing you before finally expiring. That felt terrible. You remind yourself that it was either her or you, and you weren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. You leave the room to find your friends waiting just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have planned to use you like this from the beginning. You are now the ruler of the castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you, as you had betrayed your overlord.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Lord Underling End. Ah, and there's a coward route.
Cowardly?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we actually unlocked new trait. Yeah.
Coward.
Chicken out.
You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with this.
Oh. You're just a little guy.
You try to leave the room but find your friends blocking the exit. In a panicked whisper, you ask them to let you out. This seems to be their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them it's pretty fucked up and ask again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed while your head is turned. The demon shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You're trembling. You can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying.
All the courses are just in the underling side.
Light flickers at your feet. It doesn't take you long to realize they've set the room on fire.
Ah.
You hear the Overlord trying to get the door open to no avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move, you must resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Ow, ow, hot. Oof.
He died in the closet. Happy Pride Month,
On
everyone.
Pride Month?
There's a big difference now. Underling is in the closet. Yep. And just kind of hanging out. Okay, curiosity.
One more there.
The underling doesn't follow through the plan, and either ends with a cowardly ending, or the underling violently overthrows the overlord, then becomes a new demon ruler. Ah, okay. So cowardly only really affects this one part here, I guess?
Unless it comes up later on.
Right. Let's go make the obedient ending.
She is obedient.
Right, but like from the main's perspective.
Ah.
Yeah. The hero is diplomatic, and the overlord is antisocial. Yeah, because they have to be for like the thing.
Yeah.
Hello. This just doesn't matter, but it's just nice. All right, bye.
Obeyer. You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter here.
Oh no. Okay.
Along the way,
Well, he's not covered in blood this time because he's diplomatic.
Yeah, but like, I think I know where this is going next.
Oh.
along the way, you encounter Hero. He asks you what you're doing. Don't you know the Overlord's castle is like right there?
I mean, my guy,
Oh, what the hell?
this is the first time you've been making sense all day.
You explain everything that's happened. The hero seems to think you're lying to him. He asks if you've been brainwashed by the demons. What nerve? You're very upset that this so-called hero would treat you this way, and leave in a huff. You return to the village alone. Everyone is very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions, and you tell them your story. As you explain that the Overlord never had any intentions to harm anyone here, you notice the looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You're loudly interrupted by an older man. He rudely calls you a demon sympathizer.
Oh wow.
Well, then that's why they burn her, I guess.
Yeah. Next, you tell me that women are loving women. We can't have that in our village. These hot demons stealing all of our young.
The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Do they not believe you? Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence.
How could you have returned home without the aid of a hero?
They ask. You couldn't have possibly escaped the Overlord on your own without harm. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing they aren't the horrible creatures we know them to be. So they say. Have the people of your village always been this blinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never cared to know?
I feel like there's some kind of metaphor being talked about here.
Interesting. Wild.
Fears, hatred, and bigotry? Huh. Pride Month?
You're one of them alphabet mafia, aren't you?
You wonder how you missed that before. You're seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. You are to be burned at the stake. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You've always lived honestly. So why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voice of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. You're so sorry.
Girl, it was not your fault at all.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Burned at the stake ending. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about the burn the stake ending with Dutiful Heroic, but I'm guessing it's probably the same.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Nothing bad's gonna happen to me now. Later on. Ah, here it is.
Along the way, you encounter Hero. He's covered in demon blood. You're frightened by the sight of him and run away. You return to the village alone. Everyone is very worried about you.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. No, it's the same.
Okay, that's just the executed. Okay.
So it's like it's only the hero's perspective from the outside that literally changes.
Yeah.
I'm so curious about these three. Okay. There's a couple more hero endings I'm curious about too, and some overlord ones. But I feel like might help us unlock more of the like underlings traits, maybe.
Yeah.
If the underlings still has traits to unlock, that is. Okay, what's this? Here begins the story. Is a coward, diplomatic. Everything's fine. So not possessive, not a tyrant, or I guess she can be a tyrant, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Oh wait, here. Oh, okay. Sorry. Dutiful. Dutiful again. The hero finds the maiden and the overlord is upset. Because, like, you killed all my people. The hero apologizes for what he's done. Interesting. So we can turn off antisocial. And obedient doesn't really matter. Disloyal and coward doesn't matter either, I don't think. Yeah, no, I guess it's just pretty straightforward. Stab.
I'm the hero! I'm the good guy! The one who lives is right.
Okay.
You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Ask the maiden what's going on. She explains she came here on her own and was never in any danger. She hesitantly asks why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door.
Oh, that's how this happened. Okay.
To see her army in lifeless, bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero.
Sorry, my bad.
Might be.
Shall we? This is all just a big misunderstanding. Haha. You hope she'll set this whole thing aside. You hope she'll let this whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is inconsolable. She tears you apart, and the maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserve this. Tragic hero end.
Okay. Queen Katie Bat says, you're about to get the last underling trait. Oddly enough, though, you just checked the guide. And the coward is only used for one achievement. Never again. Yeah, we got that one. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, before we continue, though, quick temp check. How are you, Kisa?
My throat's a little rough, but
Okay.
I'm okay.
I think we're close to the end. Like, shouldn't be that many more. And, like, we're starting to, like, do the same choice over and over, so it's getting easier
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite ending, or is it still too early to decide?
I really like the ending where the underling just kind of just kind of left. Let's see. Brilliant Massacre slain by the hero. Yeah, this one might be my favorite. Exact Revenge or the Brilliant Massacre. We're just like, aha, I'm a demon. And I'm dead now.
Worth it.
A different trait, but yeah, underling really is tricky. Interesting. Okay. Coward, diplomatic, everything is fine. And then it switches over to... We still have to say the Overlord? With... What? That seems... dumb, but okay.
We haven't seen the Marta maiden ending from the hero's perspective.
Right. Oh, so just turn on Martyr then.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it. Da da da. Da da. Da da da. Look at me go! Destroy the Overlord. I guess it doesn't. It leads to the same place either way, because like we stabbed the maiden. And, yeah.
You lunge forward to put an end to the evil overlord. But your blade pierced the maiden instead. She sacrificed herself to protect this demon. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The overlord wails.
Why did you do that?
You're not sure if the question is directed at you. You're not sure if the question is directed at you. The Overlord strikes at you in a vengeful rage. You parry, and she is slain.
Oh, the maiden gave up her life for nothing. And
Your sword feels heavy. You look at your hands, your clothes. Blood. So much blood. You look to the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the Overlord? That's it. She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You pick up the Overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and begin your long journey back to town. You will say that you're too late, that nothing could be done for the girl, but the Overlord is slain. There will be celebration.
loyal hero end.
Damn.
Liar, liar.
Castle's not on fire.
Mm-hmm. Imagine the line that you murdered the maiden by mistake. Whoops! My sword fell through the maiden.
She was bewitched by the Overlord to sacrifice
Yeah.
herself.
She was bewitched by the magic. That beast must have put a spell on her. I'm coming to save you, Belle. Okay, coward, diplomatic, everything's fine, but the underling is disloyal, and we go back, and then something changes. Oh, I guess the hero makes a choice. Okay, that must be our last trait then, for the hero. Disloyal is on. Yeah, we just have to be nice, and then like, I guess you get a new choice later on. Cowardly.
Slay the Princess if everything was RNG. I love Slay the Princess. I can't imagine it being RNG.
Goodness gracious.
What's going on?
Wait, isn't this the true end? Yeah, I think it's just a true end. Oh, okay, that's what's different.
She thrusts her claws into her underling's chest, and it lets out a horrible scream.
Oh, because we let her like,
Yeah,
Kill them.
we said pop off queen.
yep.
You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage.